Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about the NWSL, women's soccer, just soccer, only soccer. In this video/podcast, I'll be discussing the CONCACAF Women's Gold Cup final between the US women's national team and Brazil's women's national team. The US are coming off of a 5-3 win against Canada on penalties, while Brazil are coming off of a 3-0 win against Mexico. So, when it comes to the US, this match is going to be another tough challenge for this team, especially when it comes to the midfield. Since Brazil is known for their movement in the midfield and their ability to transition and move the ball quickly down the field, the US is needing to maintain control of the midfield and recover possession as quickly as possible. In the US's match against Canada, despite the waterlogged pitch and questionable playing conditions, Canada appeared stronger in the midfield, able to challenge the US for possession and control and get their attack forward. When it comes to Brazil, the US needs to prevent the Brazilian attack from getting forward. With attacking players like Adriana, Gais, Dabina, Beatrice, Duda, and Ari, Brazil's attack can be deadly if they find their way into the US penalty area. When it came to Brazil's match against Mexico, Brazil made it look so easy getting into Mexico's penalty area. Despite Brazil's attacking prowess, the US's backline and defense proved to be strong in their last two games. In the past, there has been a lot of concern surrounding the US backline and defense, with many analysts thinking the backline hasn't been challenged enough or hasn't been consistent in the face of heavy attacking challenges. However, in the US's matches against Colombia and Canada, where the backline and defense faced heavy attacking pressure, the defense, for the most part, were able to step up to the challenge and pressure. Naomi Girma, Jenna Neiswanger, Emily Fox, Trina Davidson, and Casey Kruger have put up a strong fight in the US backline. It's still important to note the US's defense, that still needs more work, but if the match against Canada was any indicator, the team can definitely defend when called to do so. Actually, I can't really say called, it's more like demand. When it comes to the US's attack, we need to start seeing better connection in the attack and in the box, along with better chemistry. While the US attack struggled to get forward in their last match due to the conditions on the pitch, the attack must get forward in this match if they want to win. Of course, this will go back to the midfield and how well they can maintain control and possession. However, this is where we need to also start seeing better connection between the midfield and attack. A challenge for the US in this match will be how effectively the team will be able to move the ball through what could be a congested midfield. Brazil in this match may be looking to overwhelm the midfield. That way they'll have more passing targets to move the ball down the pitch. This is where the US midfield and attack is needing to put pressure on Brazil. If the US team can cut off Brazil's passing targets and force them to turn over possession, the US can counter and get their attack forward that way. For now, I'm just going to leave it at that. So let's get into the lineup for this match. All right, so the lineup. We have Alyssa Nair in the goal. For defenders, Naomi Girma, Tierna Davidson, Crystal Dunn, and Emily Fox. For midfielders, Lindsay Horan, Corbin Albert, Rose Lavelle, and Sam Coffey. For forwards, Alex Morgan and Trinity Rodman. And here are the substitutes. It's an all-right lineup. There are some changes from the US's last game. Instead of Neiswanger starting, Twila Kilgore is going with Crystal Dunn in the back line. Dunn will be able to assist in the US's attacking press up the wing and will help the attack get forward. Instead of 3 in the midfield, Kilgore is going with 4, most likely to combat Brazil's pressure, movement, and control in the midfield. This will still benefit the US's attack as Horan and Lavelle will be driving forces in the midfield and attack. From an attacking perspective, the US appears to be set in this area, provided that there is good connection between the midfield and attack, good movement on the ball, and good connection and finishing in the box. Yeah, that sounds easier said than done. All right, so when it comes to the backline and defense, the US needs to respond to Brazil's counterattacks and transitions and recover possession as quickly as possible. The team also needs to shut down Brazil's attack before they can get it off the ground. and they also need to defend better on set pieces and corner kicks. So this midfield battle between the US and Brazil is going to be interesting to see. This match will most likely come down to which team will be able to control the midfield the best and get their attack forward. This is going to be a challenging match for this US team, but hopefully the team will step up to the challenge once again and bring home this trophy. That being said, let's get into the first half. All right, so the first half, we are off. Before I get into it, the 2024 NWSL regular season is starting this weekend, the 16th and the 17th. I'll have the schedule for the upcoming games out on Tuesday at noon Eastern Standard Time. All right, so 1 minute, Rodman cross blocked, ball to the US side, Davidson back to Nair. 2 minutes, ball down the US wing goes out, would have been offsides anyway. Davidson and Albert run into each other. 3 minutes, Haran fouled, grabbed. 4 minutes, Dunn pass intercepted, ball crossed into the US box, Nair collects. 5 minutes, ball sent into the US box, headed away. Brazil attempt from D goes over. Apparently, Brazil has been rotating their lineup and resting their players. That's what I heard from the announcer. Yeah, that could be a problem for the US. 6 minutes, Brazil making a run, Brazil cross blocked. 7 minutes, Brazil cross, US can't get it out, Nair collects. 8 minutes, Dunn recovers but can't get it away. 9 minutes, Davidson fouls, Brazil free kick outside the US box. Brazil attempt on the free kick goes wide. That was really close to going in. That is something the US has to be careful with. Brazil likes doing attempts from distance. 10 minutes, ball to the US side, kicked away. 11 minutes, Brazil cross blocked. Announcer, Brazil with a very attacking disposition. Well, they are an attacking team, so what are they going to do? Of course they're going to attack. 12 minutes, US can't come away with it in transition. Haran fouls, Brazil ball. 13 minutes, ball down the US wing goes out. Ball up for Rodman, Rodman offside. 14 minutes, Morgan attempt blocked and cleared. Ball to the US side, Garma recovers. Back to Nair, Nair under pressure, no one to pass to, kicks it away. Brazil on the ball, Brazil attempt goes wide. 16 minutes, Lavelle plays it up, Brazil recovers. Ball up for Lavelle, defended away. 17 minutes, Fox touch up to Haran, Haran can't keep it in play. 18 minutes, the US gets it back, but now Brazil is back in transition. 19 minutes, Coffee fouls, Brazil free kick outside the US box. Ball sent in, Germa heads it away. 21 minutes, Brazil touch, Brazil attempt just outside, goes wide. 22 minutes, Rodman cross, headed away. 23 minutes, US corner kick, headed away. Sent back in, headed away, back in, and cleared. The US attack is most successful when they're putting the Brazil back line under pressure. But the thing is, they have to get forward. 24 minutes, Davidson fouls, Brazil free kick outside the box, ball sent in, headed away. Brazil attempt from outside goes wide. 26 minutes, Coffee fouls, catches Duda's ankle, Brazil ball. 27 minutes, Haran fouled, US ball, long ball up to Rodman, headed away. 28 minutes, Dunn cross blocked. 29 minutes, ball thrown into the Brazil box, defended away. Brazil mistake, Morgan jumps on the ball, up to Rodman in the box, not on the same page, offside. 30th minute, some aggressive play from Albert, steals it from a Brazilian player, up for Morgan, keeper collects. This is better from Albert. We need to see more aggressiveness from, well, her in the midfield. 32 minutes, Brazil cross kicked away. Albert and Coffee need to be quicker in the midfield, especially if the US wants to counter and transition. 34 minutes, Haran foul, stepped on a player's foot, Brazil ball. 35 minutes, long ball into the US box, Nair collects, good from Coffee, good recoveries. 36 minutes, Brazil player down, stepped on by Coffee, trainer's out to check on her, she's okay. 38 minutes, better from the US in the midfield. 39 minutes, US corner kick, Haran goes down in the box before the kick, some scrapping, she's okay. US corner kick, Haran attempt saved. 40th minute, Dunn kicks it away, ball in the US box, Nair saves. 41 minutes, Brazil cross sent back in, touch across goal, Fox recovers. 42 minutes, ball up for Rodman, tackled away. Coffee can't get it in. Lavelle can't keep it. Brazil on the attack. The U.S. gets it back. 43 minutes, Morgan fouled, U.S. ball. Haran quick on the free kick. Ball sent into the box, collected by the keeper. 45 minutes, Coffee recovers, up for Rodman, played back for Fox. Fox cross, Haran heads it in, U.S. 1-0. It's funny because you could see Haran sizing that up too. 2 minutes of added time, 46 minutes, Lavelle on the attack, up to Morgan, dispossess. Morgan fouls, Brazil ball, 47 minutes, ball sent into the box, done fouled, kicked away. Then whistle blown, first half ends, U.S. 1-0. All right, it took a while for the U.S. to build into this game. At the start and towards the middle of the first half, it was all Brazil when it came to dominating and controlling the midfield. They did what we expected them to do. Brazil were more successful at getting their attack forward. They were taking shots on goal. Slowly, the U.S. started to get into the game more. They started getting more adjusted. Albert and Coffee were getting more aggressive in the midfield when it came to their recoveries and battling for possession. The U.S. attack was able to get forward. Going into the second half, the U.S. is needing to defend their lead. That's pretty important, and grab more goals. In order to do that, we need to see more from the midfielders, particularly Albert and Coffee, both of whom need to be more aggressive going into the second half. We need to see them and the U.S. team as a whole putting pressure on Brazil. The U.S. in the first half were the most successful when they were able to put pressure on Brazil and force turnovers in their midfield and back line. The U.S. was also the most successful when it came to long passes behind the Brazil back line. Brazil have been effective when it comes to moving the ball through the midfield. Long passes up to the attack are a good way to bypass Brazil's midfield control. And also, Haran's goal came from a long pass by Coffee up to Rodman. That was the play that started it. If the U.S. can go long, they can create more chances that way and find their way behind the back line much easier. That all being said, let's get into the second half. All right, so the second half, we are off. U.S. substitution, Lavelle out, Williams in. 45 minutes, Williams cross, blocked. 48 minutes, Williams cross, kicked away. U.S. corner kick, saved, Haran down in the box, elbowed or shoved in the box, trainers out to check on her. Haran is okay and back in. 51 minutes, Morgan shoved in front of the ref, no foul. 52 minutes, good recovery by Fox. Ball up to Morgan, headed away by the keeper. 53 minutes, Brazil clears, headed away. Good control and recovery from Albert. Williams touch, Haran and others not on the same page. 54 minutes, Morgan, yellow card, late challenge. Alex's face just said meh all over it. 55 minutes, ball sent into the U.S. box, Nair collects. Ball in the U.S. box, kicked away. Brazil attempt from D goes wide. 57 minutes, Brazil, Adriana gets past done. Adriana cross, kicked away. Well, I have that to look forward to in the Orlando Pride season. Haran header up for Morgan, kicked back to the keeper. Morgan shoves Tarciana in the back. Ref talking to Morgan. Morgan, as you guys know, is already on a yellow. Oh, and this was kind of funny. 58 minutes, right after the ref talked to Morgan. U.S. substitution, Morgan out, Smith in. Kilgore was thinking, no, we are not going down to 10 against freaking Brazil. 60th minute, Brazil corner kick, short, sent in. Eventually, the U.S. gets it out, offside. 61 minutes, Haran up to Smith. Smith running, Smith attempt, deflected. 62 minutes, U.S. corner kick, Davidson sends it back in, kicked away, headed back in, cleared. Brazil counter, Albert shuts it down. 63 minutes, Gurma clears. I would say there needs to be better support in the midfield. 66 minutes, Brazil cross blocked, Brazil corner kick, short. Crossed over, defended away, sent back in, defended away. Brazil attempt from D goes over. That was Adriana too. She can do that from distance. 67 minutes, U.S. foul, Brazil ball. 68 minutes, done fouls, grabbing, Brazil free kick outside the box. Ball sent in, Nair catches it. 69 minutes, Haran up to Williams. Some good touches from the team, but nothing from it. 70th minute, U.S. substitution. Coffey and Rodman out, Shaw and Purse in. 71 minutes, Smith up to Shaw, saved. 72 minutes, Dunn fouled, U.S. ball. 73 minutes, Smith fouled, I guess. From the replay, Tarciana got her arm around Smith's neck. Yeah, that's pretty bad. But also the height difference between those two and watching them go at it is kind of funny. 74 minutes, U.S. free kick outside the Brazil box, headed away. Haran cross, defended away. Brazil on the counter, great tackle by Fox. 75 minutes, Brazil cross, headed away. 76 minutes, Brazil corner kick, headed away. Back in, cleared. 77 minutes, Brazil cross, headed away, sent back in, kicked away. 78 minutes, miscommunication in the Brazil back line. Williams scores, but offsides. Before the U.S. goes to the Olympics, let's have them review offside rules. Like, I remember that was a pain in the ass in the 2020 Olympics. 79 minutes, Purse crosser attempt goes over. 81 minutes, Brazil cross, the U.S. can't quite get it out. Brazil puts it out, though. 82 minutes, good tackle by Dunn. 83 minutes, Brazil cross, headed away. Ball sent towards the U.S. side, headed away. U.S. foul, I guess. 84 minutes, Brazil free kick outside the U.S. box, sent in. Brazil touch goes wide. 85 minutes, U.S. substitution. Dunn out, Kruger in. Williams up to Smith. Smith fouls, bit of a weak foul. 86 minutes, long ball to the U.S. side. Purse kicks it away. 87 minutes, long ball to the U.S. side again. Headed away by Fox. Brazil player down in the box, no foul. Thank God. 3 minutes left. Davidson heads it away. 89 minutes, Brazil cross kicked away. U.S. foul, Brazil free kick directly outside the U.S. box. And we have 5 minutes of added time. Yeah, I'm going to be pissed if the U.S. blows this lead. 90th minute, Brazil attempt from the free kick goes over. 91 minutes, Smith down, holding her ankle. Trainers out to check on her. Announcer said the U.S. isn't allowed any more subs, and neither is Brazil. Smith coming off, but she should be okay to continue. 93 minutes, Albert steals it off a defender. Albert attempt saved. Brazil offside, U.S. ball. 94 minutes, Smith touch goes out, still keeping it near the Brazil box. 95 minutes, Brazil cross, smacked away by Nair. Kruger heads it away. It kind of looked like Nair smacked it into Kruger's head. And Paramount Plus proving to be a great streaming service with so much buffering. 96 minutes, Brazil outside the U.S. box, kicked away. Ref blew the whistle and the U.S. thought it was over, but it was for offside. Everyone on the bench was ready to go. 97 minutes, Brazil, offside. U.S. ball, Nair sends it up. Then whistle blown, second half ends. U.S. wins 1-0 and also wins the CONCACAF Women's Gold Cup. Congratulations to the U.S. Women's National Team. The team pulled through and was able to win their first tournament of the year. When it came to the second half, the U.S. did get their attack forward a few times, but it was mainly Brazil getting forward and creating chances. The U.S. appeared to settle back and were content with defending this lead, despite Smith, Shaw, Albert, Purse, and Williams trying to catch Brazil off guard and get their attack forward. The final few minutes of this half were nerve-wracking, to say the least, with Brazil not letting up their pressure on the U.S. backline and defense and receiving some free kicks outside the U.S. box. In the end, this team held off Brazil's attack and would go on to lift the trophy. This tournament was a great test and challenge for this U.S. team. There are still plenty of things this team is needing to work on, like building confidence in their younger players, developing that chemistry in the midfield and attack, and building those attacking partnerships. However, this tournament showed that there's still some fight left in this team, along with plenty of talent and quality. There is hope for the future of our national team, and that is an awesome thing to look forward to. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it at that. That is all I have for you guys today or tonight. It's been fun covering the U.S. in their Gold Cup run. And I'll see you all in the next one. Later.